Hi guys, this is Sadik from Redmi.com. In this video, we'll show you how to flash a Fastboot ROM on any Xiaomi, Poco, Redmi or MI phone without using a PC. So please back up all the data on your Xiaomi phone, which is this one in my case as you could see. And then let's get started. So you will need a secondary phone which will act as a PC. That could be any secondary phone. For the sake of reference, I'm using a nothing phone. This is my secondary phone. This is my main phone on which the ROM will be flashed. A Xiaomi phone. This is Redmi 13C, Poco C65, and this is a secondary phone that will act as a PC. And this is a nothing phone too. It could be any phone of your choice. So please, before starting, verify a few things. Both of the phones should be charged sufficiently, and on your secondary phone, which will act as a PC, please change the screen timeout to the maximum time available. So go to display and then you will see something like this. So choose the maximum time. Please, it's very important. And apart from that, one very important part is that if your phone is currently logged bootloader, so Xiaomi phone, if the bootloader is currently logged, and if you're having MIUI, then you can easily unlock it without the PC. But if your phone is currently logged and you're having a HyperOS, in that case, you cannot unlock it without PC. So in that case, using a PC is a must. I am again repeating, for Xiaomi phones which have a bootloader logged and currently MIUI, in that case, you can easily unlock it via the phone only, no need for a PC. But if your phone is currently running HyperOS, in that case, you cannot unlock the phone without a PC. In my case, although it's a HyperOS, but it's already unlocked. So with that in mind, let's get started. Any other part worth discussing? Okay, for now, that is it. So the secondary device which will act as a PC is a nothing phone 2 in my case. Okay, the Xiaomi device on which the ROM is being flashed is our main device, which is this one. And as I've told you, in a nutshell, flashing the firmware can be done without a PC, without the fact whether it's MIUI or HyperOS. But unlocking the bootloader can only be done if you're on MIUI. If you're on HyperOS, then that will require a PC. Mine is the HyperOS. You could see currently on HyperOS, I flash MIUI, but my phone is already unlocked. If yours is not unlocked, I'll show you how to unlock it as well when the steps arises. For now, that is not required. As of now, get both the phones with you. Once you have got both the phone, increase the screen timeout for the secondary device to maximum limit, which we have done just now. Fully charge both your phone, that is fine as well. Then download the Fastboot ROM for your phone on your secondary device. So for that, I'm using the XM Xiaomi firmware updater site. So please download the same firmware which is for your region only. And moreover, it should be a Fastboot ROM, not the recovery ROM. Should be for your region and a Fastboot ROM. So just give me a second. The files app is here. Allow internal storage downloads, and you could see this is my ROM. Just give me a second. Properties file info is here. So over here, as you could see, the file name, the T is for the Android version. T is for Android 13, I suppose. Tiramisu. Then the next two are for the phone code. In my case, it's the GP, the phone code. And then you have the region. In my case, it's the IN India region. And XM is the Xiaomi firmware code. Okay, a much better approach is to simply show you the firmware. Poco C65 Fastboot ROM, because then it will be easier to show you. I'm using the XM firmware updater website, which is this one. Let me show you. Okay, not this site. You may use any site of your choice. That's completely optional. But I'm using this one, XM firmware updater site. And please don't use the firmware. Use the entire ROM. It should be a Fastboot ROM. In my case, it's the India region. So first off, I will change this to Fastboot. And then see the region of India, which is this one. So let's open any one of them. And let me show you on my PC as well. First is the recovery ROM, which is not required. And then we have the Fastboot ROM, which is the one which we are currently using. So you could see over here, the T is the Android version, T for Android 13, Tiramisu. Then you have the GP, my phone code name. And then is the region, IN for India. So please get the firmware onto your secondary phone, which in my case is a nothing phone. And the extension should be .tgz. So let me show you that as well. File info. It's a .tgz. Great. We have got this as well. So let's now move with the next step. So let's get done. So we have got the ROM file. Now you have to install the Termux app and the Termux API app onto your secondary phone. I don't have the APK only. Let me just first get the APK for both of them from their official GitHub page. Termux as well as the Termux API. So please verify it should be the latest version. Latest you could see over here, shown by the green. So it's fine. Termux app for ARM64 V8A for our CPU architecture. So let's get it from here. And then we will do a file transfer onto our phone. Or you must simply get the file from your phone only. Open these links on your phone. Both of them will work. The choice is all yours. So we have got the Termux app. Likewise, verify should be the API also should be the latest one. You could see it's the latest one as well for the API as well. So with this, we have got both the files. Termux API. Okay, this is only the file. Yes. GitHub debug APK. Let's get this file as well. Once you have got both the file, let's now transfer the file onto our phone. It should be transferred onto your secondary phone, which in my case is a nothing phone. So just give me a second. Downloads, refresh, Termux and Termux API. We have got both the files on our PC. So let's now transfer it. This is the first one. This is the second one, and the phone. Okay, one more file is there. Let's remove that one. Now it's fine. And my phone is Find Mango, which is over here, number 13. So we should now get the file. Okay, we have got both the files. Now let's install the files onto our phone. Both the files, the Termux and the Termux API, you have to install both the apps onto your phone. So let's get that job done as well. Files app, we have the Fastboot ROM. This is the Termux app. Settings, allow from this source. Let's install the APK. You might get a prompt, tap on install anyway. This will take just a few more seconds. I guess it's now installed. So now go back. You could see installed. Now install the Termux API as well. This one, install it. Again. Okay, it has been blocked. So do one thing, launch the Play Store. On your secondary phone, you have to sign in or simply Play Protect. Settings of Play Protect and turn this off for now. Turn off. And now try to install the API once again. This time there will be no issue whatsoever. Let's install the Termux API and it's now installed. So we have got both the APK and the API of the Termux app. One that is done. Now launch the Termux app onto your secondary phone, which is this one. And allow. And then type in the below command Termux -setup-storage. So let's use this command. After this, you will get a prompt for the storage access. Setup storage. Hit enter. And let's now see we have got the prompt. Type on allow. It's very important. So it has now got all the required permissions. So now you have to simply copy paste this command onto the Termux window. So you may either simply open this article on on your phone, which is a recommended approach, or copy paste the command from here. Both will work. Since I'm on my PC, so let me just copy the command, which is now complete, and paste the command here on to the app. Let's paste it, and then let's use our Find Mango. Then copy it. We have got the command. Let's now paste the command here in the Termux window. Paste. Hit enter. And now wait for a few minutes. This will take just a couple of minutes, I suppose. So let's wait for that to complete. So guys, you could see install is now done successfully. Let me focus it once over here. So now you have to type in the command mi tool. Let me see in my article as well. Yes, that is the command. It's simply mi tool. So tap it here and now type in mi tool without any space. Hit the enter key. And the mi tool is now up and running. Now, if you are on MIUI and the phone is currently logged, in that case, choose the first option, unlock bootloader, and then unlock your phone. There is an article and a video as well. So please open this article and a video. In this video, I'll show you how to unlock the phone without using a PC using this tool. But this will only work for the MIUI. If your phone is currently logged, but you are having a HyperOS, in that case, this might not work. So no need to waste your time. So for that, you will have to use the PC to unlock the phone. Again, I'm repeating, if the phone is currently logged and you have MIUI, type in 1, hit the enter key, and then have a look at my article and the video to unlock your phone. But if you are currently logged but having a HyperOS, in that case, the first option might not work. No need to waste your time. Simply, you will have to take the help of a PC to unlock the phone. In my case, currently having a HyperOS and I'm flashing a HyperOS ROM as well, but my phone is locked beforehand. So no issue with that. I use the avoid quota limit reach Python script to unlock the phone. You may have a look at that. This is for the HyperOS only. If you are on HyperOS, this first will not work. As I've told you earlier as well, you have to use the PC. For MIUI, this will work. So go through it once and then get the job done. You could see over here how to unlock Xiaomi phones bootloader without PC or Mi Unlock tool. There's also a video in that. Have a look at that, and it's only for the MIUI. For HyperOS, you have to use a PC. Anyways, moving on. Now comes the most important part. Over here, you have to choose the second option, which is flash Fastboot ROM. So type in 2, hit the enter key, and now it will bring up a list of all the ROMs which are there onto your phone. In my case, I only have one ROM which is there over here. So I will choose that ROM only. So please choose the right ROM for your phone. If you have 4 to 5 ROMs on your phone, choose the right ROM. In my case, this is the one, the Fastboot ROM, and the ROM should be there in the downloads folder only, not anywhere else. If the ROM is anywhere else, please transfer the ROM inside the folder of downloads and then choose the ROM. It should be a Fastboot ROM in the downloads folder for your phone, for your region, and in the .tjz format. If you check mark all these 5 requirements, well and good. I'm again repeating, it should be in the folder of downloads, Fastboot ROM in a .tjz format for your phone and for your region. If that's all fine, choose your ROM from here. Hit, in my case, it's the number 1. Hit enter, and it will now decompress the ROM, and this will take some time. So currently it's in a .tjz format. It will extract it, and you could see the process is going on over here. This will take around a couple of minutes. So let's wait for that to complete. Well, that was very fast. And now you could see we have got the 3 options: flash all except storage, flash all with lock bootloader, and flash all without locking the bootloader. So as of now, it's highly recommended. Choose the third option. Doing this will wipe off all the phone's data, but it will leave the phone unlocked. So it's highly recommended to not lock the phone, because if something goes wrong, we could easily fix the issue. So as of now, you have to choose the third option, which is flash all without locking the bootloader. But before that, let's first boot the phone to the fastboot mode. Since we don't have a PC, no issues. You have to take a USB cable and a OTG as well. So this is a normal USB cable, as you could see over here, and then a OTG cable or a OTG device. This is the one. So you have to insert the OTG cable, which is this one, on your secondary phone. I've attached a photo as well in the article. Please have a look at the photo over here. You could see the secondary phone, which is acting as a PC, will have the USB OTG and type A of the USB cable, whereas the type C of the cable will be on your Xiaomi phone, which is the main phone. So first off, let's insert the USB cable inside the OTG, and now insert the type C of the cable on your secondary phone, which will act as a PC. So on my secondary phone, means my nothing phone is the secondary phone on the left hand side. Then on the right hand side is the Xiaomi phone, which is the main phone. So insert the USB cable, which is the type C of the cable. So let me show the connection as well. And the Xiaomi phone should now be charging. If that happens, you could see charging. This means that the connection is now established successfully. Let me show you the connection as well. The OTG cable type C is inside the secondary phone, which is acting as a PC. And then this is the type A. And the type C of the cable is on my Xiaomi phone. And the Xiaomi phone should now be charging. And as you could see, currently is being charged. This means that there is now a connection between both the phones. Well and good. So once that is done, you now have to boot the phone to the download mode. Sorry, to the fastboot mode. You could see phone is being charged currently, verified from here as well. At the top right, you could see the phone is currently being charged, which is great, and that is what we were required. Okay, one more thing. On your main phone, the secondary phone, sorry, please enable any option with regard to the OTG as well. So go to settings, search for OTG, and if there's any option for OTG, such as this one, please enable this toggle. It's very important. This is not there on all the phones, it's only there on some phone. For example, on OnePlus phones, I suppose that's there as well. In OnePlus also, you get something like this. Let me show you a screenshot. It should be here only. The screenshot I haven't added, I suppose. Okay, I will add the screenshot for all the phones. So please, if there's any such option, enable the toggle next to that. And once that is done, okay, I have a OnePlus phone right now. Great. I will now show you what I was talking about. So in OnePlus as well, I could see this option. In the settings menu, search for the OTG, and then you will get an option something like this, OTG connection. Go there and enable the toggle next to OTG connection. If it's there, well and good. If it's not there, no issue. Just verify that the Xiaomi phone should now be charging. You could see it's being charged. So this signifies that the connection is now established on our phone, which is great. And now you have to boot the phone to fastboot mode. For booting to fastboot mode, first off, please unplug your phone, the Xiaomi phone, from the secondary phone. Unplug it. When that is done, now power off the phone. Long press the power key, and this time around, let's choose a reboot option. And when the phone gets powered off, as soon as that happens, press and hold the volume down and the power keys. And before the phone is about to undergo a restart, the phone should now boot to the fastboot mode, not the OS. So let's now see that as well. If that does not work out, then we will see some other way out. Okay, my phone was in the fastboot mode, but I had to let go of the power key. I was keep on pressing the power key, so the phone was inside the OS once again. So let's do that once again. So the trick of restarting worked. Do a restart, and just before that, press and hold the volume down and power key. And as soon as you feel a vibration, let go of the keys, or else the phone will boot to the OS once again. So this is one slight issue you have to take care of. Well, not an issue, but you have to be very quick with that. I'll show you once again what I mean. As of now, since I was keep on pressing the power key, the phone is now inside the OS. So once again, let's get the job done. So you have to do a restart, then press and hold the volume down and power keys. But as soon as you feel the vibration, let go of the keys, or else the phone will boot to the OS once again. So guys, as you could see, finally we are now in the fastboot mode. Great. So it took me around 4 to 5 tries, but now I am in the fastboot mode. We have to just let go of the key at the right time. So to repeat once again, first off, you will have to do a reboot. When the phone is about to undergo a restart, press and hold the volume down and the power key, and keep on holding both the key till you feel the vibration or see the fastboot text. When you see the fastboot text, let go of the keys, or else the phone will again go a restart. It's quite a lengthy way out. You may also use the Bugjacker app to get the job done. Using the Bugjacker app, you may also do so. So go to the fastboot tab, and from here you may tap on reboot bootloader, but that will take some time. So that is why I'm using the normal way out. Anyways, we are now inside this fastboot mode. Let's now launch the tool once again. This is where we were last time. So you may now choose the third option and hit the enter key. Okay, before that, one more task is remaining. It's very important on newer Android phones and newer OS. There are a few restrictions, and the Termux API might not work. So first off, do one thing, launch the Termux API. And yes, I was sure about that. So you could see there are a few issues with this. So first off, tap on disable battery optimizations. Tap on allow. Well, that was easy, but there will be some issues. I'm quite sure about that. Next up, grant draw over apps permission. Let's do that. For both the Termux and the Termux API, you cannot enable this toggle. App was denied access. This is some limitation for the newer OS, and the same will be the case with the Termux app as well. So for both of them, do something. Long press on the app icons, app info, tap on the overflow icon at the top right, and allow settings from here. You could now see that they are now allowed. So now scroll down to the display over other apps, enable the toggle next to this, and also all the other as well. Install unknown apps allowed. So again, I'm repeating, tap on the icon at the top right, choose allow settings. After that, please enable this toggle display over other apps, and do the same for the Termux as well. So I have just done the same with the Termux app. You could now see they are now allowed as well. So both the Termux and the Termux API should now be given the required permission set. And now if I launch it, let me now go back. Once again, go back. Granted. And what is this? Does not require launch. Okay, this is fine. Just the first and second. First was quite easy. Second one was a little bit difficult. So we had to go to the app info page, and from there, tap on the icon at the top right, choose allow settings. And then you could easily allow from here. Display over other apps is very important. I'll show you why in just a moment. So now relaunch the Termux, and we are now in the fastboot mode. Everything is up and running. Now let's choose the option, third option, flash all without locking the bootloader, and hit the enter key. Device is not connected. Okay, no issue whatsoever. Let's try to do a few tweaks. The first tweak is to unplug the phone from the USB cable, the Xiaomi phone, and then replug it back once again. Let's now see what happens if the phone works or not this time around. Give it some time. So again, connection is not established. So this time around, let me unplug it, the OTG cable. Let's do that and then replug it back in. Okay, now you will see this prompt I was talking about. This very important. Type on OK. This was the API. Again, check mark this. Okay. The first prompt which we got from the Termux API was the most important one. Until you get the prompt, the flashing will not start. And initially, I did not got that prompt because the permission was turned off for that prompt. So it's very important to enable the permission for that. And this will only happen once you go to the app info page and get the job done. Moreover, please make sure that do not interact with the USB cable while the flashing is going on. And your phone should not get turned off. The phone's screen display should not be turned off. So please just wait for the flashing to complete. So guys, you could see the flashing is now complete. It's rebooting, finish, and the active slot has been set to slot A. Let's now see what is the case. Let me now bring the phone to the frame as well. And flashing should went fine. Should have gone fine. There should not have been any issue. Let's first verify still. Since the phone has undergone a factory as well, a factory reset has been gone. So this will take some time for the phone to boot up. Around 30 to 40 seconds, which is all normal. Once we get the HyperOS logo, this will mean that the flashing went fine. Even though it's showing as finished successfully, no issue whatsoever. Still, let's just verify it once. The super file was all that mattered. In my case, it was around 40 super files and a few cust files were there. That took the most of the times. And that is it. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Initially, when I was trying to flash, I got all of these issues. My phone got stuck in the flashing process will start now. It was stuck over here because the Termux API was not shown here. And then I found out the issue. So I had to enable the display over other app for the Termux API. When I did so, I then got the pop-up over here. I tapped on OK. And then you could see the flashing started. So that is just about it. My phone should now be inside the OS as far as I know, because there's nothing wrong. And you could see the unlock sign because we have chosen the unlocking option. Flash all and keep the phone unlocked. So let's just wait for a few seconds. I will not cut the video to show you all in one single line that there have not been any changes. I have not used the PC whatsoever. So let's just keep a tab on this. And this was earlier time when it failed for me. The failure was over here. You could see it was stuck over here. Ensure in the fastboot mode, the flashing will now start, and it got stuck over here. So I had to see why that was the case. It was because of the Termux API. I had to once again stop the process by the control C. Control is over here, then the C. And then I gave the Termux API the required permissions once again, which I shown in the video. Once the Termux API got the required permissions, I once again launched the tool. And then this time around, when I choose the third option, you could see it read my phone and the flashing was started. As of now, it's stuck in the Poco logo, but that's fine because the first booting up will take up some time. So let's just wait for that to complete. Let's give it a few more seconds, around 30 to 40 more seconds. My phone is quite a slow one. It's a Poco C65 Redmi 13C 4G. This is one of the most slowest phone I've used till date. It takes a lot of time to boot up. And now we have flashed the stock ROM, done a factory formatting as well. So that will take more time. Anyways, let's just wait for that to complete. So guys, you could see the booting up is now done finally. It's quite a slow one. The tool is working fine. No issue with the tool. It's issue with the phone only. And I am now on the MIUI 14. And you might have seen this prompt appearing in the video. This is with the Bug Jagger app. It has nothing to do with the MIUI flashing or the tool. So please ignore this prompt. Even after I applied OK to the Termux API, you might have seen I got this prompt as well. So please ignore this. This is just for a third-party app, Bug Jagger app. I was using this app to try something with the ADB command. It's not required. Just ignore that. And the flashing went fine. I just have to activate my phone. There's no issue with the FRP either. So it's all done and dusted. We could now choose the region, choose the language. All such stuffs can be done now with ease. Again, let me close this. This is not required. And this will take a few seconds. Let me take a screenshot for my article. Just give me a second. This is fine. Finish, and let's take a screenshot over here as well, which is for the, this is fine as well. So over here we have the terms and condition. Skip this step. Let's go to the next step. Skip for now, and let's go to the next step from here as well. This might take some time, so let's just wait for that to complete. I don't want to copy any data for now because that will take ages. Let's skip that. Checking info once again. Again, this might take some time, so let's just wait. You may now unplug your phone and the OTG cable. That's no longer required. Tap on cancel and it's done as well. And if you want, you may remove the Termux app from your phone because we are now done with the task. It's no longer required. All of them can be done. The flashing was very fast as well, which is great to see. Let's skip the Google account login because I don't want that as well. I just want to show you that I can access the OS. Let's accept the terms and condition, and that is just about it. The booting up did take a lot of time, so please don't get scared over there. In my case, it took around 4 to 5 minutes, I suppose. It was stuck there, but just see the bloatware that Xiaomi has. We can't do anything with that for now, apart from using the debug shell command to remove them. Anyways, let's go next. Skip this for now, and this will just take a few seconds, and we should now be inside the OS. And this is my second device which acted as a PC. So just wait for a few seconds and then we are good to go. So this, so you may flash any Fastboot ROM version, Hyper OS 1, 2, even 3, MIUI 14, all of them will work. Just to recall, if your phone is currently locked bootloader, in that case you could easily unlock it using this tool, but only if you are on MIUI. If you are on Hyper OS, in that case you will not be able to unlock it via the phone. You have to take the help of PC. That's just one drawback. Apart from that, all the steps are given in my article. If there's something wrong with the video, you're not able to understand that, in that case just have a look at the steps given in the video and in my article. All the steps are given here. I will link the article in my video's description. Go through that and then your task stands complete. That is all. Let's just wait for a few more seconds and then we should be good to go. Setup is complete, and I guess that's just about it. You are ready to rock. Let's just see one stat, if that's the case or not. I know it's the slowest of the all phone, and that is it. So guys, that's all from this video. If you have any query, let me know in the comment section, and thank you for watching.